Alright, hello and welcome back to Professor Layton in Unwound Future. Once again, I am left struggling to remember what we did last time. We made our way to a shortcut to the clock shop, and we knocked over a guy, and also we got a parrot that whose minigame menu is weirdly difficult to discern. We also got a picture of some goober. Who was it? It was someone for this. It's that guy, Pavel. Okay, what discerning factors do these people have? Like manager is someone, customer. Like this guy has a mustache, which means it's Don Paolo. Glasses. He's got glasses. There we go. I think it's everyone. I think the other thing is the manager's a pointy hat, and someone's just like there by default. Like the process of elimination. Oh, that's right. They railroaded me into going to here. Not here. Going to Granny Riddleton's. Is this the event like the check? Okay.
Watch out, Professor. There's a bee over there.
Why is there voice acting for this? Also, it's the guy from Earthbound, the bee, whose name I forget, because I've never actually played Earthbound.
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us, as long as we don't bother him.
Why's your voice so wavery there? Now, Luke. Anyways.
If you say so.
I mean, you can just talk to it.
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
Alright, the game will do it for me.
I suppose I can give it a shot.
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
I'm glad this goober bee here has a canonical voice. That's cool.
Wow, you're not like any bee I've ever met.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run of the IFB, but I do try to blend in.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
I thought that was a game abstraction. What? Can the bee speak English? Because, like, if... oh, you know what? Let's not think about it too hard.
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. But listen, I've got something you should hear. You know those puzzles you don't get around to solving? Well, they all come hang out with me.
Oh my god, I know. This is the 4th tutorial on this. Why is this game doing this? I thought... They never did this in the earlier games. Did people complain that they got confused?
You see, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
You sure don't, you stupid bee. Giving me the 4th tutorial on Granny Riddleton's? Jeez.
Wait, are you saying you've got the same job as Granny Riddleton?
Oh.
Granny who? I don't know no grannies. But my name is Beasley.
This is hell.
I'm going to tell you how to peruse those puzzles now. So listen good.
You click on the flower and it opens a menu, and then you click on the puzzle and you solve it. It's not that hard. You don't need this much tutorializing on it. Jesus.
I'm all ears.
Glad one of us is.
Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got. It's as simple as that. So anytime you get a craving to solve some of the puzzles you left behind, come here.
I'm gonna go insane.
Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Get it? Drone?
Yes, you do talk too much. Shut up. Shut up. Go away. For the love of God.
It makes perfect sense.
It made sense like 3 tutorials ago.
All right then. You have fun with those puzzles, and I'll be here if you need me.
Nobody has ever needed you for anything, Beasley. Alright, well that was fun. Are they gonna make me actually solve any of the puzzles?
Oi! Come by to dig into a few puzzles, did ya?
Shut up. Didn't see that far over there. That's what I did. Oh, and there's no puzzles. So no, it wasn't an event flag. It was just literally a fourth tutorial. That's super cool. Why was that a thing? Why did the game reroute me for that? What the? Okay. Watch out, you guys. Can't you see you're standing in the middle of a construction site? It's good to see that construction appears to be moving along. Finally got a case. See, we hit a snag. Look at these boards here. These are an odd shape. What are you using them for? Nothing right now. I got a case of these things, but I can't work with them. I need square boards. See? What's gotta do? Alright, 43, making the cut, 20 paragraphs, gonna give me a weird shaped board. Yeah, I gotta put a cut and make it normal shape. The piece of wood below is an odd shape that's difficult to work with. The task is to cut it into two pieces that would combined form a square. Because of the grain of the wood, however, the two pieces can't be flipped around or rotated after being cut. Draw lines that show where to make the cut, and then tap submit. So the key is to overlay the original pattern, like the 5x5. See, like this would necessitate drawing the cut here. But that obviously doesn't work, because you'd have to rotate it. And so I just gotta think through some stuff here for a moment. Okay, that's my method didn't work, but I realized something, and then I think this works, right? Like you just shift it up. I mean, you can probably see how that would work.
Let's see if I've got this right.
I'm sorry, I'm still reeling from that
Few
tutorial
things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
situation. It's so baffling to me. Look at that, one cut and I got square boards now. Thanks for the idea, friend. How about the clock shop, eh? There's the shop. The door was locked earlier. No one would answer it when we knocked. That's because you didn't know the secret knock. Watch this. Come on in. Go on, try the door now. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Tee-hee-hoo. Oh, look who's back. Ow, what are you doing hiding there? I see you learned the secret knock theory. Actually, it was I who did the knocking spring. Is Cog around? There you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room. Oh, you're friends with the owner of this clock shop, Luke. I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explained the situation better than I do. Should ask him about it. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Once again, okay, he's left our party. Once again, we are forced to talk to someone else for seemingly no reason. Let's talk. Okay. Filler text. Once again, splitting up event flags for no logical reason, but I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor and, Luke, the Professor's apprentice. Yes, Luke, of course. What do you know Luke from, like, this being Luke? He's like, wearing the same clothes, which is honestly kind of a weird thing that's happening. I don't know if I commented on that earlier, but, anyways. Cock, would you mind talking a bit about how the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help get everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. You there, Luke, or the smaller Luke, that is. Yes? Tell me, boy, what does this contraption behind me look like to you? A big old clock. Right you are, by my estimates, this clock is well over 100 years old. The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, almost sure that is THC. So I spend quite a bit of time on maintenance. She's in the middle of oiling up her gears one day when two family goons busted in. So it originally took you back, is the idea. Lockjaw. There we go, this has got to be the place the boss was talking about. Oh sure, hey boss, there's a big clock here, just like you said. It's real antique, come over and see. Just what do you two think you're doing barging into my shop and get your hands off my clock? Can it, Gramps? You don't get to tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Yeah, a bunch of blockheads that won't leave my shop. If I were you, I'd keep us. I can't remember what voices I'm giving them. I'm just giving them the dumbest voices I can every time. If I were you, I'd keep a civil tongue in my head, old man. Either way, we got a schedule to keep. What do you do clowns fussing around for? Get to work. That's not a British accent at all. If we don't hurry, things won't be ready by the time you know who talked about. Sorry, boss. We're trying our best with Gramps here. It's making things difficult. Don't be a lunkhead. You know how to deal with difficult. Throw 'em out on the street. Let me go, you dirtbags. We're just gonna go for a little walk, Gramps. Is that okay with you, isn't it? Nice animation there. You keep your filthy hands off my clock, you hear me? Just about on schedule. Gotta wait to turn this thing on until it's the exact time the big guy mentioned. Clock sounds like that Pink Floyd song. Time, I'm guessing, Dark Side of the Moon. Never listened to that album much. That's all I heard before those roots tossed me out of my own shop. It wasn't until later that I found out what the thugs wanted from my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of a time machine by some scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create a wormhole or warp point. But how did they manage to do that? Beats me, it was all mumbo-jumbo, something about opening up a vortex in the flow of time. Like, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as he anticipated. I see, and somehow this hole in time manifested itself in or near this clock of yours. That would be the case, yes. This clock here has been taken away for over 100 years. My guess is that something about the clock's age caused the warp point to gravitate to this spot. Sure, that's how physics works. Yep, the wormhole, or whatever it's called. You know it's called a wormhole. But anyways, was pulled here and became a part of my clock. The thing is, I'm the only one who can keep that old gal running, which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only people who can open and close this wormhole. That's really strange. It's a burden is what it is. Once the family found out what I could do, they forced me to work the clock for them. After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog. It sure sounds that way. Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired up the machine and helped get my message to you. Jeez. And upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that led us here. It's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you. It's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and Little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chalmey all the questions you want. But when you're done chatting, you will come back to put a stop to what's going on here, won't you? Luke, you of all people should know the answer to that question. I keep my promises and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Big Luke. The only one who can stop Herschel Layton is Herschel Layton himself. Haha, quite right. My apologies, I never should have doubted you. And with that, we will save after the board cutting. I mean, the board cutting puzzle didn't take that long, so should be like the proper length. Oh, that was so. I'm sorry that'll be that Grand RIDDLETON. I'm genuinely still reeling from that. I didn't think. None of the previous games were that aggressive with their like tutorializing, right? Like this is this not genuinely the 4th time they've like stopped our progress to tell us about it? Like I get doing it once, like in case, you know, like it's reasonable to have like a wall off a section, but you have to complete so many puzzles, you know, and make people engage with the gameplay. And then I guess like having one tutorial kind of makes sense just to make sure people are aware of it. But I mean, especially this was made back when like games were pretty much exclusively like physical, so like if people need a reminder, surely they could just look in the manual, right? Like there's no need to have this much like pointing you there, even especially given that like I'm pretty sure at this point you can't have any puzzles in there yet. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but like, because like normally the puzzles are like puzzles that are tied to environments or characters in areas that you like permanently lose access to after a certain point. And given everything so far, we don't have any areas like that yet. So like, why would they put the tutorial there? Like, if anything, you want to put it like just after you permanently lose access to some area. I don't know. Also, why are they fading out the music? Like, why don't they just have it on a full loop? That's also weird. I don't know. A lot of weird things happening. Let's not let it drag us down too much. Next time, I guess we're returning to the present, so look forward to that. And as always, thank you for watching.